Nowadays, it seems like there's always new types of startups that are solving completely novel problems. There's a startup that'll come and clean up your place after a crazy party, including breakfast and hydration for hungover guests. Another makes a smartphone attachment to hold a tennis ball and get the perfect picture of you with your dog. And my favorite, an app that tells you the best times during a movie to take a bathroom break without missing crucial plot points. But when it comes down to the business model, there's basically only 8 ways that any startup can make money. Let's go through them and see how startups use these in novel ways to achieve amazing results. Hey, my name's Akash. I have a decade of product experience. I'm a Harvard MBA grad and angel invest in startups. On this channel, we talk about ways to level up your product management skills and career. Let's go. So Lenny posted a thread on Twitter outlining the key ways to make money. When you break down any business, you need to make sure that you know exactly how money is actually being made. And as a product manager, this is actually how your impact is eventually judged. So make sure you understand all 8 of these and how to use them to have the maximum impact. Sell a thing. First, iPhones and CryptoPunks. For this model, you basically want your cost to buy or build the thing to be lower than the price you sell it at. The difference is your operating profit. Rent a thing. Hertz and apartment landlords basically rent out their assets to people who want to use them temporarily or can't afford to buy them outright. Here you want to optimize how often and for how long you rent out your things. Take a cut. Uber and YouTube take a cut out of transactions that they facilitate. This is dependent on building a multi-sided marketplace and then charging a fee every time value is transferred on the platform. Charge a subscription. Midjourney and Xfinity charge their customers a fee or a subscription. Subscriptions themselves can be of many different kinds, from flat to tiered to time-based. Here you want to get people to experience the product somehow and then charge them for further access. Charge based on usage. Google Cloud and AT&T have a usage-based pricing. As customers use the service more, they also pay more. There are many different ways to structure this payment model, but you basically want to get people to try out the product and then incentivize them to grow their usage. Sell a service. Lawyers and McKinsey charge their customers for a service that they provide. Again, this model could have many different ways to structure the pricing, but you basically want to develop some skill or core competency and then leverage that to create value for your customers and yourself. Advertising. Google and Instagram have built some of the largest businesses in the world based on an advertising business model. Here they've built massive communities of people and then charge brands to advertise to them. The more engaged the users are on the platform, the more brands will pay to advertise to them. Percentage of assets. Banks and Vanguard are able to charge a percentage of the assets that they manage. Here you want to leverage customers as assets to generate value and more assets, and then keep some of that value for yourself. But wait, just understanding these business models isn't enough. You have to know how to use them to unlock value. Now there's many businesses that have figured out how to combine business models for maximum value. For example, Apple sells iPhones and Apple TVs, but also has subscription products like Apple TV Plus and iCloud to sell on top of the devices. Hulu combines the advertising and subscription-based pricing models. So combining these business models unlocks unlimited ways to make money. And even more importantly, some of the biggest disruptions have come from changing the business model for long-standing industries. Robinhood disrupted the financial industry by moving away from taking a cut to a subscription-based pricing. AWS gave rise to the startup ecosystem by renting out servers rather than selling them. And Adobe, like I detail in this video, managed to avoid disruption entirely by offering a subscription-based pricing for their products, which were traditionally sold as licenses. But you'll have to watch this video to know the second key factor that helped them avoid disruption.